All right, guys, just got out of Need to Breathe. It's not even a release party. We just got the lucky debut of 5 songs.
So this right here, this is, I kept it because you couldn't even have phones out. You had to store them for the event.
Yeah, and so we listened to 5 songs, never been heard. The album comes out in like 4 months from now. 4 months. Where are we at? We're at the Hard Rock Cafe in Orlando. And so we heard 5 songs. The first song is a banger.
Yeah.
Banger! To me, it's like the way it came out of the gate for me it sounded like Jesus Freak. If you remember in '95 when Jesus Freak comes out, it was the biggest game changer ever.
Yeah. This could be another one of those albums, I think, for them. But I hesitate to say that also because I feel like every time Need to Breathe puts out an album, it's something fresh, and they're doing something new and something different, and they're doing it again.
Yeah. And by the way, once again, Aaron Perlman,
Matt Pelishek,
and we are the Afternoon Joyride. And so that's the first song. The second song, was that the one that was somewhat upbeat and really catchy?
The second one was like about forgiveness, I think.
Yes, but this song about forgiveness, that's a song that's going to stay with you for a long time.
Something that everyone relates to too. Anytime you either dealt with forgiveness or need to, either way it connects to like the heart of it.
To me, it was very much, I was shocked when I found out that was not the single they're going to put out first. I'll jump to that. The single they're going to put out first is a slow one. The idea said that they tried making it fast and upbeat and harder, but they decided, no, this needs to be a stripped down song.
It's one of those feel songs too. It's one of those, like I feel seen, you know.
And the title of it is Fall on Me. The idea, like, I love Josh, the piano player of Need to Breathe. He described it as like he has 8-year-old, 6-year-old kids that he wants to be able to have his kids be able to lean and fall on them, on the parent. That's the kind of that idea. And it hits really strong. And there's a special guest on that. We'll keep that a secret, country fans, if you like that. So that's the excitement behind it. What would you say out of the 5 we heard, if that was just the EP, if that was the album?
Well, you know, it's so hard to say that because there's more songs than that are actually on.
Yeah.
But what they showcased was purposefully a variety, from something that just comes out swinging to like the grab you in the feels to the strip down. And so they're doing that well-rounded thing where you get a little showcase of what Need to Breathe can do, what Bear can do vocally, you know, from throwing it all out there to pulling it back. And so it's a great sample.
And on the upcoming single, the first one's going to come out from his album, is his vocals, I think, was the best I've heard on all of the songs. But
I think he also gave you a shout out.
He did.
He did. I saw the smile from the back of the room.
Dude. Had a conversation with him about the song Wasteland and how there's this line in that song where just the light through the crack is that spark of hope that you need. And I was going through a season that line actually pulled me through a really dark time in broadcasting on television. And the fact that he brought it up, dude, man, to Bear, if you catch this, please just know that comes from the heart, man. Thank you. Big other part of this, Capitol Records has re-signed.
Yeah, some of you may not know some of that background stuff, but they've moved labels, but I think it's been quite a few years since they've bumped labels. So this is a brand new label with a brand new project for them.
So 9th album, they still have 2 songs they're still working on, so it's not even close to being done. But out of the theater review of 5 upcoming songs from Need to Breathe, I guess I give it 5 out of 5.
I mean, I can't give it less.
Although maybe it's because we're sneak peeking it.
There's a certain excitement too that we get to, you know, when it's like, ooh, these are all, no one's heard them and stuff, so you can't.
I can be honest, like it was a little muddy on some of this, but I think it's the
room. It's a weird
room.
Weird room.
That's the only reason, and they were some of them like almost still demo tracks.
Yeah.
Like, and this first, I don't know. I still go back to that first song. Yeah. Bam!
Out strong.
Holy cow! Like, if you've never seen them live in concert, this is going to be the time to see them in concert.
So hopefully that gives you some excitement over it, both musically, and knowing that Need to Breathe, I mean, they're still here doing the thing. They're still bringing the hope, you know? This is not, it's not, you know, there was a time in the Need to Breathe history where people were uncertain about their message and what they were doing or what they were about. There's no questions what they're about. They're very straightforward in the faith aspect and how that's reflected through their lives, like the Forgiveness song. You guys are gonna love it, sonically, lyrically.
They spent their time like trapped in a room for 10 days. Well, not a room. They went to a house,
Yeah.
and then they went to another place for 10 days. They just really owned it. Yeah. If you question their faith, don't need to question it. They keep each other in check. That's Bear actually pushes that.
They've been through a lot, and
yeah.
so they've kind of been to some of those places, and it's because of that I think that built faith, built their relationship as a band and to God. So it's cool.
What we've heard, 5 out of 5 for now. But that's the 5 songs we heard. I'm Aaron Proman.
I'm Matt Belichick.
We're the Afternoon Joyride.